Hey, good morning, investors. I hope you had a wonderful Labor Day. And today's chart of the day is going to be revolving around Election Day. And so the S&P 500 has been a phenomenal predictor of who is going to win the election. Generally, when the S&P is up, the incumbent wins. And generally, when the S&P is down 90 days prior to the election day, the incumbent loses. And so what we have, this has been responsible for 100% of all these elections in the last 30 years or so, and as many as 90% over the last close to 100 years. So what I have up here is the chart for the S&P 500. I downloaded the data from YCharts. This is the S&P 500 level change starting August 3rd. So 90 days prior to election day is August 3rd. We're about 30 days into that period right now. So if we start August 3rd, and we're going to today, what we see is we start at 0. You can see this, I changed the axis to be at 2% because what happens is, on average, when the incumbent wins, the S&P is up 6%, and on average, when the incumbent loses, it's down 2%. And right in between that is that 2%, positive 2% number. So we would anticipate that if the market finishes in 90 days up more than 2%, that will be a victory for Trump. And if it finishes below that 2% number, it's a victory for Biden. And where are we right now? Well, as of the close of yesterday, we were right on that 2% number, kind of coincidentally. Now, today's a sell-off. Again, the sell-off is continuing from before. But prior 30 days, the market just up, 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 up. Definitely strongly in Trump territory. This is a 8% number right here. If I add a data label on there, don't really mean for that to be so many digits, but it's 8.7%, and then sell off, sell off, sell off down to 2% number, and we're actually down here closer to the, as the recording of this video, down to the 0. So we're in Biden territory right now. Now, a lot can happen in 60 days, but that's what we're going to be looking at to see if the S&P correctly predicts the victory of Trump or the victory of Biden. And what we do know is that your general purse strings, how you feel about the economy when you're walking into the polling booth, does have a very big impact on how the swing voters are going to vote. So we'll be keeping an eye on this. I will give you an update probably in another 30 days and then 45 days after that, and leading right up to the election. We'll see how this plays out. But right now, we just crossed over into Biden territory. And not meant to be a political statement, just meant to tell you what the S&P has been predictive of the past, and it's been a very successful predictor before. So we're going to keep an eye on it. And so don't forget to invest with the odds in your favor.